Hungry for success. How badly do you want it? Welcome everyone. Today I want to ask you one question. Just one. And this one question will tell you everything about your future. It will tell you whether you will succeed or fail, whether you will rise or fall, whether you will become someone great or stay someone average. Are you ready for the question? Here it is. How badly do you want it? That is it. That is the only question that matters. How badly do you want success? How badly do you want to change your life? How badly do you want to be free? How badly do you want to build something amazing? How badly do you want it? Because let me tell you something. If you want it a little, you will get a little. If you want it sometimes, you will get it sometimes. But if you want it so badly that you can taste it, if you want it so badly that you cannot sleep, if you want it so badly that you are willing to sacrifice everything, then nothing in this world can stop you. Nothing. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is not talent. It is not luck. It is not money. It is not connections. It is hunger. Raw, burning, uncontrollable hunger. The kind of hunger that wakes you up at 4 in the morning. The kind of hunger that keeps you working when everyone else has gone home. The kind of hunger that refuses to accept anything less than the best. That hunger is what separates the good from the great, the ordinary from the extraordinary, the forgettable from the unforgettable. So let us talk about hunger. Let us talk about what it means to truly want something. Let us talk about what it takes to become so hungry for success that failure is not even a possibility. Lesson 1: Hunger versus laziness. Inside every person there is a war. A war between two forces, hunger and laziness. Hunger pushes you forward. Laziness pulls you back. Hunger says wake up early. Laziness says sleep in. Hunger says work hard. Laziness says take a break. Hunger says keep going. Laziness says give up. Every single day these two forces fight for control of your life, and the one you feed the most wins. Right now, which one is winning? Be honest with yourself. Look at your life. Look at your habits. Look at your daily routine. Are you feeding hunger or laziness? Are you waking up with fire or hitting the snooze button? Are you working toward your goals or scrolling through your phone? Are you building your future or killing your time? Hungry people do not need motivation. They do not need someone to push them. They do not need a motivational video to get out of bed. They are driven from the inside, by something deep, something powerful, something that never turns off. A fire that burns day and night. A hunger that never feels full. Lazy people, on the other hand, are always looking for motivation from the outside. They watch motivational videos and feel good for 10 minutes. Then they go back to doing nothing. They read inspirational quotes and share them on social media, but they do not apply them. They talk about their dreams but never work on them. They are consumers of motivation, not creators of results. Which one are you? The hungry person who creates results, or the lazy person who consumes motivation? Be honest, because honesty is the first step to change. Solution: stop consuming motivation and start creating results. The next time you feel motivated, do not just enjoy the feeling. Use it, take action immediately. While the fire is hot, do something. Send that email. Write that plan. Make that call. Go to the gym. Study for 1 hour. Use the motivation as a spark to light a fire of action. And then keep the fire going through discipline, not motivation. Because motivation comes and goes. But discipline stays, and discipline is what the hungry have in abundance. Lesson 2: How bad do you really want it? Let me tell you a story. There was once a young man who went to a wise old teacher and said, "Teacher, I want to be successful. Please teach me." The old teacher said, "Meet me at the river tomorrow morning at 6. The young man was excited. He arrived at the river the next morning, right on time. The teacher was already there. He said, "Walk into the water." The young man was confused, but he walked into the river. The water was up to his ankles. The teacher said, "Go deeper." The water reached his knees. The teacher said, "Deeper." The water reached his chest. The teacher said, "Deeper." The water reached his neck. Then the old teacher grabbed the young man's head and pushed it under the water. The young man struggled. He kicked. He thrashed. He fought with everything he had. His lungs were burning. His body was screaming for air. He thought he was going to die. And just when he thought it was over, the teacher pulled him up. The young man gasped for air. He was angry. He was scared. He shouted, "What are you doing? Are you trying to kill me?" The old teacher looked at him calmly and said, "When you were under the water, what did you want more than anything?" The young man said, "Air. I wanted to breathe." The teacher nodded and said, "When you want success as badly as you wanted that breath of air, you will get it." And then the teacher walked away. That story changed my life, and I hope it changes yours. Because most people want success like they want a dessert. They want it, but they do not need it. They want it, but they can live without it. They want it, but not enough to sacrifice for it. But the people who truly succeed want it like air, like they will die without it, like their survival depends on it. That is the level of hunger you need. Solution: ask yourself right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how badly do I want success? If the answer is anything less than 10, you have work to do. You need to find what makes your hunger burn hotter. Maybe it is your family, maybe it is your past. Maybe it is a promise you made to yourself. Whatever it is, find it and hold on to it. Let it burn inside you day and night, until wanting success feels like needing oxygen. Lesson 3. The price of greatness. Everything has a price. Success has a price. Greatness has a price. Freedom has a price. And that price is sacrifice. You cannot have everything you want without giving up some things you have. You cannot build the life of your dreams while holding on to the habits that are destroying you. Something has to go. Something has to be sacrificed. What are you willing to give up? Are you willing to give up sleep to wake up early and work on your dream? Are you willing to give up parties to study? Are you willing to give up social media to build your business? Are you willing to give up comfort to pursue growth? Are you willing to give up the approval of others to follow your own path? Are you willing to give up the easy life to build a meaningful one? The price of greatness is not paid once. It is paid every single day. Every morning when you choose discipline over comfort. Every evening when you choose work over entertainment. Every weekend when you choose progress over pleasure. It is a daily payment. A continuous sacrifice, and most people are not willing to pay it. Most people want greatness, but they want it cheap. They want the reward without the sacrifice, the crown without the cross, the gold without the grind. But the hungry ones pay the price gladly. They do not see it as sacrifice. They see it as investment. Every hour they spend working instead of playing is an investment in their future. Every comfort they give up is an investment in their dream. Every sacrifice they make today is a deposit in the bank of tomorrow. And one day, that investment pays off, in ways they never imagined. Solution: make a sacrifice list. Write down 3 things you are willing to give up to achieve your dream. 3 comforts, 3 habits, 3 time wasters, and then give them up. Starting today, not gradually, not one at a time. All 3. Today, cut them out of your life like a surgeon cuts out a disease. They do not belong in the life you are building. Let them go, and feel the freedom that comes from choosing your dream over your comfort. Lesson 4. Outwork everyone. Here is a simple truth. If you outwork everyone, you will outperform everyone. Not always, not immediately, but over time, the person who works the hardest always wins. Always. Talent can beat hard work in the short term, but hard work beats talent in the long term. Every single time. I do not care how talented your competition is. If you outwork them, you will beat them. I do not care how smart your classmates are. If you outwork them, you will outperform them. I do not care how experienced your colleagues are. If you outwork them, you will outshine them. Hard work is the great equalizer. It does not matter where you started. It does not matter what advantages you have or do not have. What matters is how hard you work. While they sleep, you work. While they party, you practice. While they scroll, you study. While they complain, you create. While they make excuses, you make progress. That is the mentality. That is the mindset. That is what it means to be hungry. I am not talking about working yourself to death. I am not talking about burning out. I am talking about being intentional with your time. I am talking about making every hour count. I am talking about focusing deeply on the things that matter and eliminating the things that do not. I am talking about a level of commitment that most people cannot even imagine. Solution. For the next 30 days, be the hardest worker in the room. Whatever room you are in. If you are in a classroom, study more than anyone else. If you are at work, produce more than anyone else. If you are learning a language, practice more than anyone else. Do not announce it. Do not brag about it. Just do it. Let your work ethic speak for itself. And after 30 days, look at the results. You will be amazed at how much you have accomplished simply by outworking everyone around you. Lesson 5. The Lion Mentality. Let me tell you about the lion. The lion is the king of the jungle, not because it is the biggest animal. The elephant is bigger, not because it is the fastest animal. The cheetah is faster, not because it is the strongest animal. The gorilla is stronger. The lion is king because of its mentality, its mindset, its attitude. When the lion wakes up in the morning, it does not wait for food to come to it. It goes out and hunts. It does not hope for success. It chases success. It does not wish for a better life. It creates a better life. The lion does not make excuses. The lion does not complain. The lion does not give up when the hunt is hard. The lion is relentless. The lion is focused. The lion is hungry. That is the mentality you need. The lion mentality: wake up every morning like a lion. Hungry, focused, ready to hunt. Do not wait for opportunities to come to you. Go out and find them. Do not wait for someone to give you what you want. Go out and take it. Do not sit in your cave hoping that success will walk through the door. Go out and drag it back. The lion does not care about what other animals think. The lion does not worry about the opinions of sheep. The lion does not ask for permission to be powerful. The lion just is. And you need to be the same way. Stop asking for permission. Stop caring about opinions. Stop worrying about what other people think. Just go. Hunt, chase, pursue, capture. Like a lion. Solution. Every morning when you wake up, before you do anything else, say these words. I am a lion. I am hungry. Today I hunt. Let those words set the tone for your day. Let them remind you that you are not a sheep following the herd. You are a lion leading the way. Walk with confidence. Speak with authority. Work with intensity. Live with hunger. Be the lion. Lesson 6. Waking up with fire. How you start your morning determines how you live your day. If you start your morning slow, lazy, and unfocused, your entire day will be slow, lazy, and unfocused. But if you start your morning with fire, with energy, with purpose, your entire day will be powerful. Hungry people do not ease into their mornings. They attack their mornings. They wake up before the sun. They move fast. They drink water. They exercise. They plan their day. They work on their most important task before anyone else is even awake. By the time most people are brushing their teeth, the hungry ones have already accomplished more than most people accomplish in a whole day. Your morning routine is your secret weapon. It is the foundation of a productive day. And a productive day is the building block of a successful life. If you can win the morning, you can win the day. If you can win the day, you can win the week. If you can win the week, you can win the month. If you can win the month, you can win the year. And if you can win the year, you can win your life. It all starts with the morning. Think about the most successful people in the world. Almost all of them have a morning routine. They wake up early. They exercise. They read. They plan. They meditate. They work on their goals before the world wakes up and starts making demands. They create a bubble of productivity in the early hours of the morning when the world is quiet and the distractions are few. Solution: create a morning routine that sets you on fire. Wake up 1 hour earlier than you normally do. Use that hour for yourself. Not for social media, not for emails, not for news, for yourself. Exercise for 20 minutes. Read for 20 minutes. Plan your day for 20 minutes. That is it. 1 hour, 60 minutes, and it will transform your entire life. Do this every single day for 30 days, and you will never go back to your old lazy mornings. because you will have tasted what it feels like to win the morning. And once you taste it, you will be addicted. Lesson 7. Obsession versus balance. Everyone talks about balance. Work-life balance. Balance your time, balance your priorities, and for most people, balance is good advice. But if you want to be great, if you want to achieve something extraordinary, if you want to build something that lasts, balance is not enough. You need obsession. The greatest achievers in history were not balanced. They were obsessed. They thought about their goal every waking moment. They dreamed about it when they slept. They talked about it constantly. They worked on it every chance they got. They sacrificed everything else, not forever, but long enough to break through, long enough to build something extraordinary, long enough to achieve what everyone else said was impossible. Balance creates average results. Obsession creates extraordinary results. Balance keeps you comfortable. Obsession pushes you to the edge. Balance maintains the status quo. Obsession shatters it. I am not saying you should be obsessed forever. I am saying there are seasons in your life when obsession is necessary. Seasons when you need to go all in. Seasons when balance has to wait. If you are building a business, there will be a season when you need to be obsessed with it. If you are learning a language, there will be a season when you need to study every free moment. If you are training for a competition, there will be a season when you need to train like your life depends on it. These seasons are not comfortable, they are not balanced, but they are necessary, and they are temporary. But the results they produce last forever. Solution: identify the one thing in your life that deserves your obsession right now. The one goal, the one dream, the one project. And give it everything you have for the next 90 days. Not everything forever, everything for 90 days. Go all in, be obsessed, think about it constantly, work on it relentlessly. Sacrifice comfort for it. After 90 days, evaluate your progress. You will be amazed at what obsession can accomplish in just 3 months. Lesson 8. Sacrificing comfort for success. Success costs comfort. Let me say that again. Success costs comfort. If you want to be successful, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable. You have to be willing to wake up when your body wants to sleep. Work when your mind wants to rest. Study when your friends want to party. Save when the world wants you to spend. Sacrifice when everyone else is indulging. The comfortable life and the successful life are two different paths. You cannot walk both at the same time. At some point, you have to choose. And most people choose comfort. Because comfort is easy. Comfort is pleasant. Comfort is what everyone around you is choosing. But comfort does not lead to greatness. Comfort leads to mediocrity. Comfort leads to regret. Comfort leads to a life of what-ifs and if-onlys. The hungry ones choose discomfort, not because they enjoy suffering, but because they understand that short-term discomfort leads to long-term freedom. A few years of grinding leads to decades of abundance. A few months of sacrifice leads to a lifetime of reward. They are willing to live like most people will not today, so they can live like most people cannot tomorrow. Think about it this way. You can either have the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Both hurt. But the pain of discipline lasts for a season. The pain of regret lasts forever. The pain of discipline builds something. The pain of regret destroys something. Choose your pain wisely. Solution: identify one comfort in your life that is holding you back. Maybe it is sleeping in. Maybe it is eating junk food. Maybe it is spending too much time on entertainment. Whatever it is, sacrifice it for the next 60 days. Replace it with something productive. Replace sleeping in with waking up early. Replace junk food with healthy food. Replace entertainment with education. 60 days, that is all, and watch how sacrificing one comfort transforms your entire life. Lesson 9. Channeling rage into productivity. Sometimes the best fuel for success is not love, it is rage. Rage at your circumstances. Rage at the people who doubted you. Rage at the years you wasted. Rage at the life you do not want. This rage, when channeled properly, can become the most powerful fuel you have ever had. I am not talking about destructive rage, not the kind that makes you hurt people or break things. I am talking about productive rage. The kind that says, I refuse to live like this anymore. I refuse to be average. I refuse to be broke. I refuse to be stuck. I refuse to be ignored. I refuse to be small. This kind of rage is fuel, pure high-octane fuel. Some of the most successful people in the world were fueled by rage. Rage at poverty, rage at injustice, rage at being underestimated. They took that burning anger and pointed it at their work. They used it to wake up earlier, to work longer, to push harder, to go further. They channeled every drop of rage into building something extraordinary. If you are angry right now, good. If you are frustrated with your life, good. If you are tired of being stuck, good. Use it. Do not suppress it. Do not ignore it. Channel it. Point it at your goals like a laser beam. Let it burn through every obstacle. Let it melt every barrier. Let it fuel every hour of hard work. Rage can destroy you, or it can build you. The choice is yours. Solution. The next time you feel angry or frustrated about your life, do not sit with it. Do not complain about it. Do not post about it on social media. Instead, go and do something about it. Work out until your muscles burn. Study until your brain hurts. Work until your eyes are heavy. Channel every drop of anger into productive action. Transform your rage into results. Let your frustration fuel your future. Lesson 10. Sleep is for those who are satisfied. I am not telling you to stop sleeping. Sleep is important. Your body needs rest. Your brain needs recovery. But there is a difference between sleeping for rest and sleeping because you have nothing to wake up for. There is a difference between healthy sleep and lazy sleep. Healthy sleep is 6 to 8 hours of quality rest. Lazy sleep is 12 hours of hiding from your responsibilities. Hungry people do not oversleep. They cannot. Because their dreams are louder than their pillows. Their hunger is stronger than their tiredness. Their purpose is bigger than their comfort. When you have something burning inside you, sleep becomes a necessity, not an escape. You sleep because you need to recharge so you can work again tomorrow, not because you have nothing better to do. I have met people who sleep 12 hours and still feel tired, and I have met people who sleep 5 hours and feel more energized than anyone in the room. The difference is not the amount of sleep, the difference is purpose. When you have a purpose, when you are on fire, when you are hungry, your body responds. It gives you the energy you need. It pushes you beyond what you thought was possible. Because your mind and your body work together when they have a mission. If you are sleeping too much, it might not be because you need rest. It might be because you need purpose. A reason to get out of bed. A dream to chase. A goal to pursue. Something that makes the morning exciting instead of something to avoid. Solution. Set a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed at the same time every night. Wake up at the same time every morning. Get 7 hours, not more, not less. And use the extra hours you gain by not oversleeping to work on your dream. Those extra hours in the morning, when the world is quiet and the distractions are few, are the most valuable hours of your day. Do not waste them in bed. Use them to build the life you want. Lesson 11. The compound effect of daily hunger. Let me teach you about the most powerful force in success, the compound effect. The compound effect says that small actions repeated daily lead to massive results over time. It is the same principle behind compound interest in money. A little bit, added consistently, grows into something enormous. If you learn one new English word every day, in a year you will know 365 new words. That is a significant vocabulary. If you read 10 pages of a book every day, in a year you will have read over 3,600 pages. That is about 15 to 20 books. If you save a small amount of money every day, in a year you will have savings you never thought possible. The compound effect works for hunger too. If you bring hunger and intensity to every single day, the compound effect multiplies your results exponentially. One day of hunger changes nothing, but 365 days of hunger changes everything. One workout does not make you fit, but 365 workouts make you a machine. One day of study does not make you smart, but 365 days of study make you an expert. The problem is that most people cannot see the compound effect. The results are invisible at first. In the first week, nothing changes. In the first month, barely anything changes. But by the third month, you start to notice. By the 6th month, other people start to notice. And by the 12th month, Your life is unrecognizable, but only if you stay consistent, only if you stay hungry, only if you show up every single day, even when the results are invisible. Solution: commit to daily hunger for 1 year, 365 days. Not 364, not 360, 365. Every single day, do something that moves you toward your goal. No days off, no excuses, no breaks. Let the compound effect work its magic. And 1 year from now, look at your life. You will not recognize it. You will not recognize yourself. Because daily hunger, compounded over time, creates extraordinary results. Lesson 12. What successful people do that you do not. Let me tell you what successful people do differently. It is not complicated. It is not a secret. It is actually very simple. They do what unsuccessful people refuse to do. That is it. They wake up early when others sleep in. They study when others watch television. They save when others spend. They sacrifice when others indulge. They work when others play. They persist when others quit. The gap between successful people and unsuccessful people is not intelligence. It is not talent. It is not luck. It is habits. Daily habits. The small things they do every single day that unsuccessful people skip. The boring things, the unglamorous things, the things that nobody sees and nobody applauds. Those are the things that create success. Successful people read every day. Do you? Successful people exercise every day. Do you? Successful people plan their days. Do you? Successful people invest in themselves. Do you? Successful people guard their time like gold. Do you? Successful people say no to distractions. Do you? Successful people keep learning, keep growing, keep pushing, keep evolving. Do you? The answer to these questions tells you everything about where you will be in 5 years. If you do what successful people do, you will get what successful people get. If you do what unsuccessful people do, you will get what unsuccessful people get. It is that simple. It is a formula. Input determines output. Habits determine results. Choices determine destiny. Solution: choose 3 habits of successful people and adopt them starting today. Wake up 1 hour earlier. Read for 30 minutes every day. Exercise for 20 minutes every day. Just 3 habits. Do them consistently for 90 days. And then add 3 more. And then 3 more. Over time, your habits will be indistinguishable from the habits of the most successful people in the world. And your results will be too. Lesson 13. Stay hungry forever. This is the final lesson, and it is the most important one. Stay hungry, not just today, not just this week, not just until you reach your first goal. Forever, because the moment you stop being hungry is the moment you start going backward. I have seen people achieve success and then get comfortable. They stop doing the things that made them successful. They stop waking up early. They stop working hard. They stop learning. They stop growing. They stop being hungry. And slowly, everything they built starts to crumble, because success is not a destination you arrive at and stay at. Success is a journey that never ends, a journey that requires constant hunger, constant effort, constant growth. The greatest athletes in the world do not stop training after they win a championship. They train harder, because they know that the moment they get comfortable, someone hungrier will take their place. The greatest business owners do not stop working after they become successful. They work harder, because they know that the moment they get complacent, someone hungrier will overtake them. Hunger is not a phase. It is a lifestyle. It is not something you turn on when you need it and turn off when you do not. It is something that burns inside you at all times. In good times and bad times, in success and failure, in comfort and discomfort. The fire of hunger should never go out. Protect it, feed it. Guard it with your life, because it is the most valuable thing you have. If this video lit a fire inside you, if you feel the hunger burning in your chest right now, if you are ready to become the most hungry, driven, relentless version of yourself, then please subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, share this video with someone who needs to be reminded of what hunger feels like. Because the world needs more hungry people, people who refuse to settle, people who refuse to be average, people who refuse to accept anything less than their absolute best. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for choosing to be hungry. Now go out there and hunt. Hunt for your dreams. Hunt for your success. Hunt for the life you deserve. Be the lion. Be the warrior. Be the person who wants it as badly as they want to breathe. Stay hungry. Stay relentless. Stay unstoppable. I believe in you. Now go and prove that your hunger is real.